Hello, Firtless. I tried condensing this into a short 60-second video, but I couldn't quite say all I needed to say. I could probably say it all in about 1 minute 30, but I'll stretch it out, maybe do a 10-minute video and put some ads in there just to try and get some ad revenue. I'm joking. Am I? I don't know. I don't really fucking care, to be honest with you. My ad revenue's fucking piss poor. Five for a month or something, I don't fucking know. Anyway, jokes aside, and why I'm not worrying about a short. Like I said, I've tried to do this video several times and I can't squeeze it in with my ums and pauses for genuine appreciation. Appreciation for around the world, the opposite side of the world, literally. There are Firtless that will be there for us, and they share their stuff too. I mean, yeah, we're all going through life together, whether you're older, younger, we're all going through life with our own things, people leaving us, if that makes sense. Like, in my case, my dad and Natalie's dad is close, we'll just say. She gave me a lot of support, my wife, when my dad passed, and still does, and I'm still not really alright, even though it is the start of this year. We're in like in October now. Should I be over it? I don't know if I should be over it, but I don't feel over it by a long shot. I don't mean when you say, oh, like, never forget him, but like, I shouldn't every time like I see or a certain song plays start like almost uncontrollably like weeping. But I do. I really do. And look, this 70s house, jokes aside, I mean, we've got a Firtless coming down actually in a bit, and they're going to spend a night here, and they've done that a few times, and that's really cool. I enjoy them because, I don't know what people, they didn't enjoy it, saying, no, you can't come round again. They've done it several times, but, they're cool as fuck, and I'm not going to mention names because they might not want that, whatever, but I'm sure you've seen their profile about, and they're pretty damn cool. But the point is, from there, like, they live not far from us. Well, they no, I'll give away too much information. Yeah, you should stop doing that, Phil. I know that's like going back to that giving too much information. That's a lot of reason why you follow us. And okay, thank God I'm not as bad as Cecil, like giving addresses away and shit. Although it's probably not too hard to work out where I live and whatnot if you really wanted to, if you're that sad. I have shared too much, being a bit too open in terms of maybe safety and stuff and whatnot, and but that's why a lot of you followed, because maybe you understood that you're not the only one living a humdrum, boring life and tedium and whatnot, and life's gonna change a little bit. I ain't no fucking millionaire, get that straight, but times will be changing. I can't. I've worked. Everyone like, well, not everyone. Some distractors think I never worked or something, and I just like sit on my ass on a dole being a bum. I don't know if that's like still the idea, but some do. Never been a case. I've always worked. Always worked, and so has Natalie, and we've taken it in turns. Sometimes both together, sometimes just me, sometimes just her. But right at this moment, I'm a carer. I'm being paid to care for my wife, like literally. She forgets to like turn off the oven and shit, because of lack of oxygen, like making her go a bit doolally and stuff is a complicated thing, COPD, and she's on a forum, and like stages are weird as well. This is going way off topic. This is why I couldn't fit it into a short. Some stages, like, stage 4 is like pretty much the end, but yet there's some people who are on stage 4 and they look like they're almost fine, and there's other people who are on stage 2 and they're like, they don't look like they're on stage 2, but apparently they're on stage 2. They feel like so, but as for my wife, there is quite a lot of forgetfulness in terms of cooking something and not forgetting to turn off the oven, etc. Frightening. But I love my wife, and she's also going through something I just went through potentially this year, losing my dad. Her dad's not really well. He's 96 and it's complicated. Antibiotics, heart with fucking triple heart bypasses and stents and God knows where else. Here I go over too much information. Possibly, but the point is, nurses were called, the sister saying, you might want to get your visits in as much as you can, and I've got to try and support her as much as she's been awesome to support me, and I will, I'll do my best, obviously, and me too. I miss the guy because the guy had a lot of time for me, whereas a lot of other snobby family members on her side, and there's more members on her side who are cunts, excuse my French, who really done a number on us, really, under the veil of I'm so concerned and I want to help you. That veil doesn't wash anymore. You know, oh, that's why you actually cared. You fucked us up because you, right? But on Natalie's side, that's happened a lot. So and there's always been this like Snyder because she's the black sheep of the family, you know, and you know. But her dad had time for me, whereas others didn't. I'm just a scumbag, and she could do better and stuff. And oh yeah, she could do better. She could do way better. I'll give them that. But you know what I'm saying. But look, since starting this god awful channel, all right, it started off with the paranormal. In terms of living in a certain house in scenes, I don't mind doxing it because I'm gone now, and I pretty much said it at the time. And that house was a paranormal house. I was not. I was a skeptic. I don't believe in none of that shit. God, whatever. Don't be stupid. Seeing is believing. Oh, seeing's fucking believing, alright. Within a week of moving into that property, you ain't seen shit, and I've never experienced ever since then shit. And I believe that you're very lucky to experience paranormal. If you do experience it, it's called the paranormal. It is not normal. And people will equate things like, I don't know, something falling over, oh, it must be a ghost. No, I'm really happy that I'm glad that I was a skeptic at the start, because it means my brain can write off a lot of shit and not just run to that fucking conclusion straight out. I can throw out and go, nah, that ain't paranormal. You know, think about why this has happened, whatever this is. You know, having REM pods out and then beeping going off, and the EMF meters. Oh, you know, let me give you a little tip with EMF meters. Get 2 of them. 2. Yeah, that's right, 2. Stop fucking counting them as paranormal because you don't understand electromagnetic fields, you know, or that's EMF. All you got to do is have 2. One with a little piece of card that says yes, and the other one says no. Don't put them right next to each other, but put them, I don't know, a foot apart. And now start asking questions and see if something answers. Is it just a K2 going up and down making no sense? Or is it answering you? You're looking for intelligence. And that's the biggest thing that a lot of paranormal channels don't get is intelligence. My God, I've gone way off rant. This was never going to fit in a short. I talked about the paranormal because firtless, all the way from the other side of the world, not saying where, but it's probably obvious if you pick up my hints, has given me a great idea for Halloween for once. Usually Halloween I have some sort of music video almost of me jumping in a car and going to some cemetery which is kind of local, and that's been done to death, and there's loads there. If you want to watch them you can, if not, I mean, they're nice for me, they're more personal I guess than what you want to watch. Some cool music videos of me running over the phone, not literally like a camera shot where the car goes over the phone and that and some Dutch camera angles and that. Pretty good for a non-media student, wouldn't you say? Anyway, this Halloween, something a little bit different. We're not going to concentrate on us because our paranormal sort of stopped the minute we moved out, and we moved into this place, and there's a little bit of paranormal activity, at least at the start, because I swear Dad's here and I'm sure he's breathing down my neck because my dad wanted the best for me, but at the same time he's very critical of every move I made. He's just dadding, that's what dads do. Very critical. So if I haven't picked something up off the floor immediately, then I can imagine him getting stressed out, and he was a fitness fanatic too. So I'm not, obviously, because I'm a smoker and all the rest of it, and I'm middle-aged now, but I'm pregnant. No, not pregnant, I just got a belly. Anyway, this 10-minute video is not to eke it out and get ads, I promise you, although ads may well be on here. It's just to say thank you for certain things, and it wasn't going to fit into a short. And further, when you come around in a bit, you are not going to give your identity away, but if you want to put in the comments, I'll pin you. If you really want to do that, I don't mind. It stays enjoyable, as it was last time. It's just us in a house, and you get to see me off camera not talking shit and scratching my ass, as opposed to like being wary of the camera. Not that I'm acting up for a camera, I promise you. This is why people follow us, because I just mumble into the camera, being open and honest. And it was going great until well, not until, because immediately I started exposing frauds of the paranormal, because I felt very privileged to experience that. And I don't think everyone experiences the paranormal. I believe probably 50% of people will not, at least half. Or if you do experience it, will you even realise it if it happens quickly, or it's complicated. But I got memories, and Memories will fade. That's the problem. Recounting things because I wasn't ready. I wasn't into investigating stuff because, well, I didn't believe in it. Didn't believe in it at all. Bullshit. Atheist even. No God. Maybe I was being a bit confident when I said there's no God. How the fuck do I know? How do I fuck know there is a God? Either way, you know what I'm saying? But when just still to this day, like over 10 years later, just my brain triggering off memories, when you experience that, you're like, wow. And you're lucky if you get to experience it and it frightens the shit out of you, because it frightened me. Don't think like, oh, I'm frightened and oh, what's going on. Feel privileged. You know, try and interact. If you can get intelligence answering back to you, holy shit, intelligence. That's the main thing. That was the main thing I tried to pull out on my spirit box sessions. Some, well, I always uploaded them out of a result, didn't I, to show to you a spirit box, i.e., a broken radio, is not a telephone to the dead. Most of the time, you get shit, but when it works, you know it works, and I can show you. I can show you intelligence. Some hardcore skeptics will refuse to believe, you know, but come on, you're hearing what I'm hearing, right? Yeah, I didn't need subtitles to show you. You don't need subtitles. You know, I'm not trying to like steer you with gobbledygook words. You hear it. I hear it. Fucking things calling back at me. Fucking things insulting me. Swear words aren't on radio, etc. It might be a bit evil. Oh my god, it's a demon. I don't care what it is. That's intelligence, and that's answering back, and that's amazing because I can't see it. You know, I ask it to do something and they fucking interact with a stupid toy dinosaur. It done it on command, etc., etc. No matter what you thought about toy dino, okay, just on command is the main point. But this channel is probably in its twilight days, I guess. YouTube, since exposed enough paranormal, I want to lose my channel 3 times in a row from Josh because he's such a crybaby and can't take any criticism to his utter fake paranormal. I mean, no, it's fake. You feeding in sound samples into a fucking guitar amp so you can sell it. Come on, man. It isn't. Oh. People do fall for it though, and that's where the money is, and there's nothing illegal about it. That's a crazy thing. Trade descriptions, trade acts, I don't know, maybe in America over here, trading standards. How do you prove your thing's fit for purpose for talking to ghosts, whatever ghosts are? Ooh, what are ghosts? That's the definition, isn't it? As I say to people, I can't prove to you that I'm talking to the dead. Even though it says dead a lot, I can show you that. I can't prove to you I'm talking to a demon. It says that word a lot as well. Do radio stations really say demon that many times? Can't prove it, even though it's saying it. I can't show you, can I? What I can prove to you though is there is intelligence going on there. It's talking back to me. Even if it's not answering my questions, it's goading me. It's saying my name. It's doing shit, you know, that is relevant to the topic and stuff. Even if it's not answering the question directly, you know. How did you die? Yeah. I never do give you an answer. Look, I'm waffling. I just want to do a video because I don't know. Just don't want a talking video, being heartfelt and happy, and despite what family, whichever side, be it Natalie's, be it my own, and things going on, I feel very privileged that you've got my back. You really got my back, haven't you guys? You know, these certain few people, even when the channel has been, what do they call it, silenced, shadow banned, and my sub count, and if you notice it goes up to a figure and it'll go back down to the same figure like every day. Even if certain videos get recommended, it's just the way it goes. It goes up and it goes down. It stays on that damn figure. I can't remember what the exact figure is, but ever since losing my channel, not once, not twice, but thrice, and getting it back though. You know, I didn't have to like make a new one. I got it back. They obviously go, okay, I'll put him back. We'll turn off, shut him up. You know, I'm mouthy, I know. And I know my political views may irk some people the wrong way because they are conditioned to believe that the government has the best interests at heart and woke nonsense and stuff. And, you know, it's a scary time for us Brits, and we've got to be careful what we say, you know, and that should never be the case. but this is the time we're living in, and I've always said I wish I lived like in the past, in the 60s, you know, in America or something, where I lived in the golden age of muscle car era. Yeah, I wish I lived then, and I was an old man now and being gone out of this place. But the life I've been given is here right now, so I don't know what's coming up. And I guess if you lived in the 60s, you didn't know what the 70s was going to bring. Oil crisis, for example, you know, those big American cars in America suddenly were grounded because there's no fuel. Scary times at certain points, but it's scary. A lot of it's manufactured though. Anyway, this is a 15-minute video of just nonsense, me talking. I'm done now. Me just monologuing at the camera. It's more to say thank you for everything. And I've got something, hopefully, this is the point. If you made it this far, well done. I've got something for Halloween, okay? So I'll catch you on Halloween. Thank you, Firtless, across long way the other side. When it's like midnight here, it's midday over there. Good hint for ideas for you know, Halloween. Not concentrating on myself and what I can bring, but interesting stuff for you to bring. All right, take care, much love, and you know, for those Firtless, that whether it's just, oh god, all he does is upload about pets, is pets no more. It's just inoffensive and easy. That's why I upload pet videos. Yeah, cute too. But I try and zip my mouth. I'm trying not to get into war as well. Sometimes I use my channel as a sounding board. If I'm angry at, I know my family members will just say that, and that's it, nothing more. You know, I'm not doing that anymore, okay? We're not going to talk about it from both sides, Natalie's side as well, mine. We're not going to be using YouTube for that anymore at all. Just, unless you really, really fuck up and it's adamant, I guess, maybe, but no, that's fine. It's just, you know, emotional times and crazy times, you know, and I feel it. And I also want to say, like I say, certain Firtless who have supported us. Don't get excited. I'm not a millionaire, far from. But I promise you, those that have, you know, helped us, I'm gonna give a little something back. You know, little pathetic, but something. All right. When the time comes, take care, much love, and hey, Firtless, if you'll watch this before you get here, which I doubt it because she's got limited data, enjoy your stay. I haven't finished the kitchen yet, but it'll be done. Someone said I should open up the house and like charge a tenner just to look around. Problem is though, it's not true 70s. I mean, my TV, for example, can easily be changed if I really wanted to make this a project, but the decor is starting to like peel. It's 50 years old. Like, look. You know, can you see that? You know, it's starting to fall away. Things like that. You know, so it's not really worthy as a change subject slightly. I remember my mum took me when I was about 6 to a house down the road, right? I mean down the road about 500 metres, 400 metres away. Probably 300 metres, no, hang on. Yeah, about 350 metres away. This house, this is like late 80s or early 90s. My mum showed me this house. I was very young. I think it was before divorce. But she showed me this house, and this house, it was living like it was still 1940s. The lights were like gas powered instead of electric powered. There was no TV. She had a radio. She was purposefully, and the decor was living in the 40s. You know, and I fair play to her. I wonder if that house is still there. I don't know which one it is, but it's not very far from me. Am I doing the same thing? No. We are going to change the decor. That's the first thing my wife has said. You know, she wants to live here. We block off everything to the outside world here. Curtains are always drawn, blinds are always drawn, doors are always locked, crossbows are always cocked. Always. And we probably do that because of my own getting us into trouble, but it's nice to know, like I said, that we have friends. Anyway, I've got to go. I've got quite a bit of housework to do to open up Airbnb magnitude. I'll catch you later, okay? And you know who you are, who's coming around. Enjoy yourself, right? And just, yeah. Don't worry if I'm hoovering. I'm not sitting down. You know, being a man, taking care of a place, manly. Take care, much love, guys. And yeah, how the fuck was I going to fit that in a short? I just needed to ramble at the camera. Take care, alright? Oh, and you, down under. Look after yourself, okay? And Make sure your sister's okay too. Don't you even think about throwing that back in my face either. Take care, much